Over 100 years of serving this country. Barbados like a power company. From Christchurch to St. Lucie. Barbados like a power company. You can count on us.
Thank you for joining me for this week's edition of Energy Talks. My special guest is Managing Director Roger Blackman. Roger, we know that electricity is such a valuable resource, but sometimes we take it for granted. And because we use it so often, when it goes, sometimes we get a bit upset or frustrated. There was an island-wide outage last month. What was the cause of it, and how long did it take to restore power?
Sure, yeah, we appreciate how inconvenient it is for customers when outages occur, no matter how short or long they are. On this particular occasion with the island-wide outage that we experienced a few weeks ago, it was initiated by a fault that occurred on one of our generator breakers at Spring Garden, main power plant. At the time, our maintenance crews were conducting tests on the particular breaker, and while conducting those tests, there was a flashover, and that initiated our protection systems, which cleared the fault in the immediate vicinity, so the engines that were around that plant tripped off immediately, and restoration, recovery would have started. However, at the time of day when that fault occurred, which was around close to midday, we had quite a lot of renewable customers on the grid at the time. And even though our protection systems worked as designed to clear the fault, and it did so safely, and there was no injury to the personnel or to adjacent equipment, our renewable customer systems that were on the grid, they tripped off at the time of the fault, and that created a large overload which our system was unable to balance.
I want to turn to the rate increases, a hot button topic in the country right now. One, what are the factors that led to the Light and Power asking for this rate increase? And with the delays taking place right now, is that causing uncertainty among customers?
So the primary reason, Cheyne, for applying for rates would have been to deal with the rising costs of providing a safe, reliable service to customers. And that involves making infrastructure upgrades, conducting maintenance on the network, and investing in new technologies that is changing all the time that would allow us to enhance and improve the efficiency of our operation.
So Roger, from what I've been reading, the FTC has offered you a lower rate of increase than what you requested. Why is this not acceptable for the Barbados Light and Power?
So we had significant challenges with the decision. I mean, maybe start there. And those primarily related to two aspects in particular: the retroactive decisions in relation to decisions that were previously made by the FTC many years in the past, having been changed in this current decision, and that creates quite a bit of uncertainty for us as investors, but not just us, other investors looking to invest in the energy space. We currently have battery storage in place, and as I would have mentioned in the earlier question, batteries are going to have to play a significant role in our transition to 100% sustainable energy. In the current decision, those batteries were essentially deemed to be imprudent. These are ones that we've installed not too long ago, back in 2018. And any future batteries, we're requested to do quite a bit of studies to demonstrate the economic benefits of those batteries. However, from an energy policy standpoint, decisions have already been taken in relation to the renewable transition that warrant the need for batteries, and studies have already been conducted that identify the amount of batteries required somewhere in the order of 200 plus megawatts. So we were somewhat perplexed that the 5 megawatts that we already have were deemed imprudent, and seemingly the challenges associated with investing in more. So for those two, there are other factors as well, but those are the two primary ones that would have led us to file the motion to review, to have those issues assessed. And we're quite pleased that recently the FTC would have granted the stay on the decision until those matters are addressed.
That was an edited version of a longer interview I had with Roger Blackman. To view the full interview, log on to our YouTube channel or view the Energy Talk special on CBC TV 8.
Over 100 years of serving this country. Barbados like a power company. From Christchurch to St. Lucie. Barbados like a power company. You can count on us.